just thinking about that? I don't know.
Yeah. Because it's a terrible name.
Yeah.
Country Hijinks is like the original name, and I have no idea why it's called Country Hijinks.
Maybe it's like, all the people in the country just speak like,
Yeah,
probably.
I'm sure that's where it came from.
Can we just call it musical hijinks?
Yeah.
I think that's great.
Fudge country,
How do you
dude.
spell
We are
hijinks?
breaking.
H-I-J-I-N-K.
We were so all ready for that.
I thought it was the NX version.
Oh,
Hijinks.
no, get out.
Hijinkies?
It's Jynx.
All right, man.
Looks like Madonna.
Godspeed.
I keep looking at my watch and I don't have it on today, and all I have is just like a tan line.
You want me to get
really
you?
sad.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
75 hard. I've
Want me to
lost
get you for the official one?
12 pounds.
It's tacky if you do it for yourself. I'm just saying.
Of what? It's a workout challenge thing. So yeah,
Good people of Provo, Utah, please put your hands together for your host for the evening and my personal friend, Brady Hamilton!
Whoa! I bet you did not expect to see this attached to those hands. But here we are. It's so good to see everyone here. There's everyone. Wow, we've got a crowd here this evening. Hello. Greetings.
Hi.
Salutations. How many of you, just so I can gauge the room here, how many of you have been to an improv Broadway show before? Okay. So if you haven't, I want to hear you sniffle. Okay, that was a pretty decent sniffle. But I don't know where it came from. Who sniffled? Who's never been here before? Okay, how did you hear about us? Either one of you can answer.
I Googled improv shows near me.
Perfect. That's the key phrase that we pay a lot of money for. Okay, what about here? How did you hear about us?
I looked for event.
The other keyword that we bid on. Event. Comedy near me. Anybody else?
So we're actually from Michigan, and I get you guys on YouTube all the time, and we were here for my brother's wedding. So
Oh.
I was like, I have to come here.
Okay, very cool. So you see the YouTube channel. We're live streaming right now. YouTube? Okay, cool. So you saw us on the YouTube channel. Very, very cool. Well, I'm so grateful that all of you are here because of random Google searches, and probably you searched for something and then YouTube served it up. So yay, Google, the champion of Improv Broadway. Okay, so for those of you that sniffed loudly, this is something I've never done before. Those of you that have been here before, find someone that has sniffed and tell them what they can expect from this show. You have 10 seconds. Go. This is why I don't do this. Three, two, one. All right, sniffers. What did we learn? Who sniffled?
There's going to be good music.
Oh, thanks. Okay, what did you learn?
That we're gonna laugh.
Oh, maybe. Okay, what else? What else did we learn? So good music, laugh. That's pretty much the gist of it, yeah. So Improv Broadway, we're going to be making everything up you see on the spot. We're going to come to you for suggestions. We'll take those suggestions, turn them into games, songs, scenes, whatever. The thing that makes us unique is the second half of our show, we will be performing a fully improvised Broadway musical. We have Calvin playing the piano for us tonight. He's super talented. He's going to make it feel as if you're there in New York, that you paid like 70 times more than what you paid for this show. And so it's going to be really fun. We're going to create something together. You will never see this show ever again because it's entirely unique to everyone here in this audience. So to get our juices flowing, I'm going to talk to just this side of the room. Just be patient. I'll come to you. This side of the room here. I would like for you to just shout out the title of a book that you would recommend widely. Dracula Swan House. Nobody else reads. Okay? Let's try something different. Over here, a podcast that you might recommend widely. What We Said? Is that the name of a podcast? Yeah. Okay, I didn't know if you were being condescending. Like, I already said that. I was like, I didn't hear. Okay, so What We Said is the name of a podcast. Okay, great. Any other podcast listeners?
Diary of a CEO.
Diary of a CEO?
Dungeons and Daddies.
Dungeons and Daddies, very fun. What was that? Bad Broadcast. Ooh, very fun. Okay, this side of the room over here, if you could run into any celebrity at an Applebee's, which celebrity would you like to run into? Jack Black. Who's that?
Milo Manheim.
Milo Manheim? Oh, of the Steamroller. No? Who's that?
He's from Disney.
He's, oh, is that the,
A Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shirt size. He's got
okay.
your taste.
Is he the guy with like the black hair that was kind of like sang songs?
He plays Seymour on Broadway right now.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. So you'd run into Milo at Applebee's. Who else? Who else would we run into at Applebee's? You just like love it.
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan. That wins. Joe Rogan.
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. Okay, this Applebee's is stacked. That's very fun. Okay, this side over here, you get to oh my gosh. You get to experience something again for the very first time. What is that you would like to experience for the first time? Terrifying. Sorry. What else? Skydiving.
Bacon.
To experience bacon for the first time. Star Wars. Okay. This is great. Okay, so you guys see how it works? I come to you, ask questions. A few of you give answers. The rest of you just look at me blankly. That's how this works. We're going to get our cast out here. In order to cue them to come out of the back room, we need to have a really big, loud round of applause, and then we're going to stop almost as soon as we start. Okay, so let's see what that looks like on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good. They may have heard that. All right, so let's, was that child terrified or excited? Or just laughing, right? Okay, very good. So what's gonna happen is they know that as soon as we cheer loud like that again, it's time to come out here. So what you guys did, just barely, when I said give me a really loud cheer, if this stage was an applausometer, it was about here-ish. And if over there is just pandemonium. Okay, so it was about here. So let's talk about how we get over there. What does that look like? So if you could just close your eyes for me for a second. I want you to imagine that you walk into Applebee's. And the hostess says, how many in your party? And you say, 100. Because that's how many people are here right now. Maybe. Maybe it's 50. I don't know. But she's like, table for 100? I got that. So she leads your entire table back, and you just pass all sorts of people. You see your best friend from elementary school. You see a deceased loved one. You see Jack Black, who is just eating chicken. That's a Minecraft thing, I think. And